Today I'm going to talk about putting in consistent work without seeing a return. If you don't know me, my name is Max. I own Glacier NYC. We are a headshot photography business located in New York City, and we specialize in actors' headshots. When starting a service-based business, if you don't know the skill already, you're not going to be that good at first, right? And something that's a reality of starting a business is putting in consistent effort and releasing consistently good or your best at the time work without seeing an immediate return, without getting immediate gratification, and without getting immediate monetary gain from that. It takes a lot of front end work, a lot of behind the scenes effort, a lot of doing the work without anyone else seeing you before things seem to be going well on the outside. From the outside, it might look like an overnight success, but what no one sees is the hard work, the effort, the 1,000 no's that you got before you got the single yes, right? When reaching out, especially when cold outreach, you get most people don't answer, most people don't respond, most people look at it and don't answer at all. Then you have a small fraction of people who say yes, right? And within a few years, you might be toward the top of your industry. You might be considered an expert by then, right? And people might think, oh, wow, you came out of nowhere, like you're doing so well. This happened so quickly, right? But what they did not see is the effort that you put in behind the scenes, the late nights, the early mornings, the long hours, right? People don't see that. And they just are like, oh, it must have been easy. It was an overnight success. You might have had a good connection at some point. You might have had the right person see your work, and that boosts you to higher success. But the reality is, if you didn't get yourself in the situation for that person to see your work, you wouldn't have got there either. So putting in the work, consistency, keep pushing. If you're not seeing the return, but you keep pushing, and you keep working hard and you keep improving, then it will come, okay? The people who make it are the ones who are able to get through that stage, to push through, not see a big return. And eventually it works out, but it's not the quick, get rich quick move. It's not the get $1,000 tomorrow and then get no money for the rest of the year. It's a slower and it's a longer process. And it's a process where you're building a bigger foundation. You're building a stronger foundation. If your goal is to be a big business, you need a big foundation. It's the same as building a big building. If you want to build a big building, you need a big foundation. And how long does it take to build a big foundation compared to a small foundation, right? It takes longer to build a bigger foundation. If you're able to convince yourself that a bigger business or a bigger building is what you want, and you're able to sacrifice the time up front and the effort up front to build that big foundation, then you're going to see the gains in the long term. And that's patience, right? If you're impatient, you'll go after the shiny object, the small foundation, small business, and it will be one and done, right? If you can grow and grow and grow without seeing that return, keep building the foundation up, keep building the product to be better, then that's where you're going to see the real gains in the long term. So listen, if you're stuck in the beginning phase, you're not seeing the results, but you're continuing to stick with it, then you're in the right spot. And you just got to keep going. Thanks.